Hey YouTube! So this video is going to be about my must-have makeup brushes and tools. This video is going to be very specifically focused on face tools. I could do a whole video on nail art tools. I could do a whole video on hair tools. So I decided rather than combining it into a mammoth video, I was going to split it up. I am also going to mention my background briefly. I realized I've got boxes and like styrofoam heads and things on the bed there. Ignore that. I'm in the process of setting up my makeup room office space as well as setting this up as a second bedroom, so everything's a bit of a mess. Ignore that. So on with the video. The first thing I'm going to mention is a lot of my brushes are higher end, and even the ones that I do buy at drugstores are your more expensive brands that you would find at the drugstores. I believe in that higher end brushes and more expensive brushes are really worth it if you're going to find a brush that really works. If it's not shedding on you, if it's applying your makeup smoothly and evenly, that can be better than some cheaper brushes. I will show you a couple of things. I do have some cheaper brushes in this video, things that I don't think it's worth buying a higher end brush because they all do the same thing anyway. I also buy my brushes in sets, as you'll notice. A lot of these are not the full-size individually purchased brushes. I do that for a couple of reasons. First off is that you can buy them cheaper that way usually. If you're planning on buying all the brushes anyway, you can sometimes buy 5 for the price of 3, so that's really nice. Also, not minimally, I have really small hands and small eyelids and like a fairly small face, so the small, like travel-sized brushes are perfect for everyday use for me. I love the size and I find I get a lot more control. The first one is an Eco Tools by Alicia Silverstone brush, and this is just a stipple blush brush. I really like how soft this is, and I like these better than the big, like fat, thick blush brushes because they apply your makeup a little more evenly, and you can get a little bit less color. I will show you how I bought the brush. It came in this gift set. It had this thing, and then it's got the cover. And this you're supposed to throw away, but it stops my cats from getting in all my brushes, and I just keep all my brushes in there, but it came with 3 brushes. So that I think was $10 or $12 or whatever for 3 brushes. So it's not overly expensive, and it was definitely worth it even just to get this brush. The next thing is a foundation brush. I like the smaller foundation brushes. This one is from the Sephora Travel Kit, and it's called their foundation brush. And it's like smaller than, as I mentioned, smaller than their full-size foundation brush. But I really like it because it fits like perfectly in my like nose crease, and it's really like stiff and like nice. And also like all these brushes are dirty. Ignore that. I really wanted to make this video. I didn't want to shampoo all my brushes first. Alright, so now I'm getting on to eye brushes, and I think this is something where a lot of people have a fair amount of brushes, but also that you don't need to spend extensive amounts of money. That's very specifically your basic eyeshadow brush. These are just used for caking on powder. It's something you can use basic, and if you're not going for like a super like fancy flared look, or if you don't need to do lots and lots of blending. I bought this from Claire's with like 5 other brushes, and it was like I think $8 for a pack of brushes, and I've had this for 2 years. So it's high quality, it was cheap, it's bright pink, you can't get better than that. The next brush I have is on the other end of things. Sorry, I just holding it in front of my nose. This is a crease brush it's like kind of like a slanted crease brush, and this one is from MAC and is the 275. This is a special edition one I got in a Christmas pack. I like the size of it because also full-size crease brushes like take up my whole eyelid. Like you see, like that takes up the whole crease all by itself without even moving it. So you can imagine a full-size crease brush, what that would look like actually on my crease. I really like these for feathering. I think they're super soft and just super classic. Next, I have 2 eyeliner brushes. I do have some high-end eyeliner brushes, but you're not going to see them much in this video, like slanted eyeliner brushes and that sort of thing. Although I do use them, my favorite go-to eyeliner brush actually came with a makeup product. And it's this brush. It came with a Maybelline, like, eyeliner, fluid line, like gel eyeliner. And I just love this brush. I use it with all my gel eyeliners, and I think that it's like fairly solid. It's smaller, and you'll hear me say this consistently. Smaller brush, small hands, lots of control. Love this brush. The next one I have is a kind of eyeliner smudge brush, and the brush itself is just like a fairly solid smudge brush. So pretty. This one's from Eco Tools. But the awesome thing about it is it also has an eyeliner sharpener on it. You see that sharpener? Toss the cap on, stick your eyeliner in it, sharpen it, and you get home, take it off, empty it out. It's like a brush, an eyeliner sharpener, all in one. I don't remember how much this was, but it wasn't overly expensive, and it's a high quality brush, and you're not losing your sharpener, which I always am. So that really worked out for me. The next thing I have a couple tools. The first one is kind of like an applicator, a non-brush applicator, and I really like the sponge applicators. I think that they give you a very, almost like an airbrushed finish. I really like the texture they have. These ones I bought from MAC, but for like $8 for a wheel of them. And although I really like the quality of them, you don't really need to spend that much on sponges. You can buy them at the dollar store, you can buy them at the drugstore. But anyways, I really like sponges in general. They're just really nice for applying makeup. The next thing I have for a tool, eyelash curler. This is definitely the cheapest thing in this video. I bought this on sale from e.l.f. They're originally $1. I think I got this for like 59 cents. Definitely so worth it. Like, just so cheap. And it's the same technology with every eyelash curler, and they're just, yeah, so like they're just nice to have. Eyelash curler. Pretty basic. Next, I have two kind of makeup remover products. And the first one is these makeup eraser sticks, which look like Q-tips, but then they also have the end that you can, like, basically, like, you crack it, it gives you makeup remover, and then you can use it to, like, remove if you, like, screw up eyeliner or something. A lot of brands sell these, but these ones very specifically are from Almay, and they're fairly cheap. I buy the oil-free ones because I don't like extra oil on my eye area, specifically as I'm usually doing it as I'm doing my makeup. Yeah, these are really nice, and especially if you're trying something new with eyeliner or whatever, it's great to have some of those on hand. The next and final item in this video is my makeup remover wipes. I really like these. I use the moisturizing ones from Almay, and they do have a fair amount of oil in them, but I do it before I do my, use my, like, cleanser, so I can put this on, I can, like, sort of rub all my makeup off, and then it gives me that, like, really soft, like, oily feel. It is a little extra oily, but then I use like an oil control cleanser, and it sort of gets rid of all the extra oil without drying my face out. So these are really nice, and you can see I've used quite a few of them, but you get 80 in this thing, and I think this was like $6. So not expensive, so nice. So anyways, that has been my makeup, my necessity makeup tools and brushes. If you have anything that I forgot, or you don't agree with me, or you do agree with me, let me know in the comments below, or post your video response. I would love to see what you think. So other than that, I hope you guys are having a great day. I am off to dye my hair. So I will, hopefully see you guys all on the flip side.